You leave the conversation feeling oddly relieved. You were careful. You chose your words. You even repeated the key point. Later that day, you get a message that makes your stomach drop. They're acting on something you never meant. You were clear. Somehow they heard something else entirely. That's the paradox. The moments you feel most precise are often the moments your meaning becomes most unstable. It happens in a handover at work. You explain the limits of a project, what's still undecided, what needs checking. You slow down on the important parts. The other person nods, takes notes, asks one or two questions that sound sensible. When they walk away, you feel clean about it. Then a week later, the plan they're running with assumes permission you never gave, deadlines you never agreed to, responsibility you thought you'd explicitly avoided, or it shows up after a difficult personal conversation. You finally say what's been bothering you. You're measured, not emotional. You clarify what you're asking for and what you're not. The conversation ends calmly. Later, you hear how it was retold, not angrily, confidently, with a version of your words that leads somewhere you never intended. You're left trying to work out which sentence did the damage. Even emails aren't immune, especially emails. You read yours twice before sending. You remove anything that could be misread. You add a line that says, "Just to be clear." When the reply comes back, it's polite and decisive, and completely off course. They didn't misunderstand the words. They followed a story those words allowed. The mistake hides in plain sight. We think clarity lives in sentences, in careful phrasing, in saying things the right way. But conversations don't run on transcripts. They run on momentum, on what seems implied, on what feels easier to carry forward. When someone listens to you, they're not just decoding meaning. They're building a version of events that fits what they already expect, want, or are ready to do. Your clarity doesn't overwrite that. It gets absorbed into it. That's why people can repeat your words back to you and still walk away with a different story. They didn't mishear you. They resolved the parts that didn't fit. You feel blindsided because you trusted the effort you put in. You trusted that being careful would be enough, that precision would protect you from drift. But clarity doesn't stop interpretation. Sometimes it accelerates it. The more calmly you speak, the more reasonable your position sounds. The more reasonable it sounds, the easier it is for someone else to extend it further than you intended. Not maliciously, just efficiently. By the time you realize what's happened, the new story has already gained weight. It's been acted on, repeated, normalized. Pushing back now sounds like backtracking, even though you never moved. What's uncomfortable isn't that they twisted your words. It's that they didn't need to. Your confidence in being clear gave their version room to breathe. The thing you trust most, your ability to explain yourself cleanly, is often what convinces you the meaning is shared, when it's only been reshaped.